if you're a liberal woman, you're told, go harvest your eggs and freeze them. They tell you that now really early on. And so I went through the process, and during the process, I realized a number of things, but I walked away with an understanding that science is also not what they're telling us today. That there's this corporate world that, in the case of IVF, runs the IVF clinics. And the science of IVF is actually not based in well-researched, well-documented foundational science. It works. It was discovered out of cancer research dollars. But if you actually look at the investment in women's health, it's not there. And ovarian function, it's the least studied organ in the body. Arguably the most important.
None of us would be here without it.
Right? And so I started to fund the science, and that's when I first came across transhumanism. And transhumanism is very real. It's this idea that technology can replace human function. And so I put $100 million in to understand how to make and keep healthy women healthy, but all these transhumanists, right, what a novel idea. Let's keep women healthy so that we can have healthy babies. It's the most important thing in the world. Yeah. But the transhumanists wanted to build artificial wombs with these grants. They wanted to study IVG, which is creating gametes, eggs, out of human stem cells just from your skin. And there's a company called Conception that actually just had mice give birth to 5 pups with 2 male donors. And so, you know, it's very real. Transhumanism, I'm in Silicon Valley, I'm in tech, I see all of this stuff daily. And it made me question, you know, if we are at a time in human history where we have to pause to really think about where this is all going. And I was slowly being labeled anti-science as a result of that. And then the pandemic hit. And like many of us, the science didn't check out, didn't reconcile.